Hi, thanks for coming to Vibe with me. I'm here to do a general oracle card reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, today I'm going to be doing a mini bonus oracle card reading. I intended to pull one card from each of these decks, an animal spirit guide oracle, as well as an earth magic oracle. But as you can see, you received two of each, and I am going to read all four of these messages for you. So let's get started here. Pisces, your first message out was Cheetah. Get clear on your intention, stay focused, and move quickly to achieve your goal. Stop deluding yourself by thinking that there isn't enough time, there are too many other things to do, or you're not up to the mission that's calling you to action. These and many other beliefs are delay tactics that keep you from accomplishing what you're here to do. It's much too easy to play it safe by staying caught up in the mundane dramas of life rather than honoring Spirit's purpose for you by making a run for it. The first step is to write out your intentions as clearly as possible. Keep it nearby and create an appropriate affirmation that you can repeat several times over the course of the day, one that states your intention as if it has already occurred. Then write out a sequence of action steps that will help you move towards your ultimate goal. Don't be shy or hesitant to think big, bigger than you've previously allowed yourself. Once you've set those wheels in motion by doing these steps, it's time to move, not in some frenetic, hurried way, but steady and purposeful, designing much of your activity to support what you need to do. In all this movement, once you've successfully achieved a significant piece, take a breather and look back at how far you've come. Give yourself a pat on the back with each step that's accomplished as a way of acknowledging your progress. Go for it. Other associations with this card, Pisces, are speed, focus, insight, passion, swiftness, elusiveness, flexibility, efficiency, self-esteem, powerful, graceful, purposeful, energetic, sensuous, accomplishment, directness. And Pisces, your second spirit animal oracle message that came out was Blue Heron. Make a stand for what you believe in and do what feels right in spite of any judgment or disapproval from others. Trust your deepest sense of knowing what the right direction is and do it, and don't rely on others to tell you what to do or how to act. Not everyone will approve of the decisions you make, and if your choice goes against the grain of what people expect from you, you'll no doubt run into strong criticism and judgment. Stand still, look around, breathe. You're doing just fine in spite of others' assessments of you. Besides, your greatest and most fulfilling support will come from that place inside that guides you by revealing signs that tell you what the path to follow. Heeding these signs helps your soul be in alignment with Spirit's intent for you. You may have to get both feet in the water and wade through the dredges of other people's disapproval, asserting yourself where needed. Practical optimism and clarity of purpose will always dissipate any tendencies toward cynicism or self-pity. Trust in your inner knowing and let that be the source of your strength to help you keep moving forward. Other associations with this card are autonomy, dignity, self-determination, balance, gracefulness, peacefulness, resolve, uniqueness, illumination, independence, boundaries, exploration, fluidity, self-reliance, dignity, deliberateness. And Pisces, your first card from this deck that came out, Shaman, Ancient Healing Wisdom. The deep, compassionate eyes of this Native American shaman portray the wisdom of one who has seen and who knows. He has witnessed visions, spirits, suffering, and joy, and knows that everything that exists has spirits, intentionality behind it. Able to travel beyond the veil of ordinary reality, the shaman's primary assignment is to discern and maintain the balance between what his human community takes from the natural world and what it gives back. When this relationship is out of balance, the shaman must do whatever is necessary to restore it. Balance equals healing. The shaman lives his life in ceremony and treats everything with reverence, including the great mystery of death and the even greater mystery of life. He works with his spirit helpers, including his ancestral spirits, to help him in his service to his people and to Earth Mother, providing a liaison between the spiritual and physical worlds. Charged with revealing suffering as one of his priorities, the shaman does so by first always tending to the spiritual wound, the source of all illness. These healing powers have been passed along over the millennia from the ancient ones who knew the healing and curative powers of spirit. All illnesses, whether physical, emotional, or psychological, stem from an illness of spirit. It may be due to soul loss, psychic intrusions, ancestral karma, or any other spiritual causes that could be contributing to the manifest condition for which you seek help. Whatever other methodologies or remedies you pursue, whether allopathic, alternative, or a combination, let the healing of your spirit be your priority. Know that the deepest spiritual wound is the illusion of being separate from the source, God, Great Spirit, or whatever you name you give the Creator. It is the trick of the mind that creates this sense of separation. This is the time for deep healing, starting with your relationship with spirit. Call upon your spirit guides and ancestors to help you with any emotional, mental, or physical healing that you need. Call upon the Creator to assist you in mending any rift in your relationship with spirit. Choose thoughts that support wholeness and well-being. Allow any darker thoughts or shadows to appear as well, but simply observe them as they arise in consciousness, then dissolve. See yourself as healed, whole, and complete, and it shall be. And Pisces, your final message. Which I love. Lotus flower. Unfoldment. The lotus flower sits upon one of its leaves, having risen to the surface as the sun, held in the hand of God, invites it upward to the light. This unique plant is rooted in the mud and muck at the bottom of a body of water. Its stem reaches up to the surface, where the leaves rest quietly. At night the flower closes and sinks below the surface, only to rise with the daylight and once again gradually unfold its petals, its stem extending above the waterline 3 feet or more. What we learn from this amazing plant is how our own spiritual path unfolds and opens to the light, then it, at times, gently folds in on itself for a proper rest when the daylight fades. This period is just as necessary as the growth, for it allows the plant to integrate what it has gained in nourishment during the day. It also is just as important that it is rooted, and it is yet another miracle of nature that something so exquisitely beautiful is formed from the mud and silt at the water's bottom. Your spiritual unfoldment is occurring at all times, whether or not you are aware of it. It is inevitable as long as you put your trust in the hands of the Creator, the one who holds the light. Like the lotus, your soul is always reaching for the light to fulfill its karmic destiny. But even in that process, there are periods of darkness and times of rest. It is a natural cycle, that one that cannot truly be coerced or halted. It has an innate rhythm of its own, one that is unique to the being that is you. You do not need to strive or be driven by spiritual ambition. It is no good to try to force growth upon yourself or others for that matter. Allowing is the key here. Allow the place in you that naturally wants to follow the light to do so, while recognizing that even when you have complete faith, you will face challenges and occasionally suffering. Your steady faith and love will guide you on your journey of returning to the light. Pisces, I feel like this is a beautiful message, because I feel like no matter what you've gone through, whatever tough experiences, hard times, dark times, mucky times, difficult times, and the dark muddiness, right? There's always time for healing and for growth. And right now I feel like it's time for you to go within, stand for what your soul, your heart, your emotions, your desires, your feelings are telling you. You're going through a growth period. You're going through a cycle change, a vibrational upgrade. You're healing, and through that healing process, you're growing as an individual. I feel like you need to focus on you and what you want now in life, and at this point, focus on setting your intentions on what you truly desire and what you want. Stay focused on those intentions and those desires. Set goals and slowly work towards them. Staying focused, staying clear, and you'll, before you know it, be achieving these goals. Your desires, your dreams will be coming true because you're focusing on you, you're healing, and you're growing. Stand for what you believe in. Don't worry about judgments or disapprovals from others. It's about you and doing you and focusing on you and your life and what makes you happy and your healing and your growth. Because from the darkness, from the depths, from difficult times, you will grow, you will heal, and you will unfold and blossom into who you're meant to be, your purpose, your being, and in the direction and on the journey that you're meant to go on. So heal, grow, blossom. Pisces, thank you for being here. Please let me know if you liked this, if it resonated in the comments. Please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I can't wait to read for you next time, Pisces. Thank you for being here.